Alright then, season 9 is here, and to be honest, if we don't get promoted this season, I might as well resign, right? So far we've started, we're unbeaten, of course we've had one draw, which was a 2-all draw against Augsburg, and 6 wins from 7 games, top of the table. Let's check where we're predicted for. 14th, so nah, we've just been here too long. We've been in this league way too long. Let's check out some key players that are gonna be crucial for us this season to try and go up. George Acosta here. He's been out on loan, but we brought him back this season. He's got 3 goals so far, all in the first game of the season though, so not too special. You can see here he's a striker with 5 finishing. The technicals are just not there for him, so we're gonna really rely on those physicals and mentals, all that stuff. But hopefully he does well for us. Mandokov, Skrielj, we've got Jama outright. He has developed into some player. Hopefully he has a great season for us to go up. 17 still. Fisher, or DM, another great player. These guys are just coming through and they're now really developing. Shell, of course, wants to leave. £3 million. Borussia Mönchengladbach want him, but only on loan, so maybe we'll hold on to him for a little while longer. Mantle at right back, what a player! Right, so we are getting the players through. They're coming through thick and fast. We can't ask for any more upgrades because the board don't see any use in it. Apparently, we've got state-of-the-art training facilities, great youth, exceptional in both the other ones. We're in a comfortable position. If we go up, that would be perfect. I think we'd be fine to stay up in the Bundesliga. I think we need another centre back coming through. And just more players for depth wise. Maybe a better striker, because Arrakis is also rubbish. So, really just gotta sit and wait. Sit and hope that some good players come through. So, yeah. I'm pretty happy with the squad this year, and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful of a promotion for you guys and for me as well. So I'm gonna see you at the end of the season or the youth intake. We'll go over everything that's gone on, everybody's stats, and hopefully it is extremely good. All right, then we are in the 31st or the 1st of April, sorry, of season 9, and this looks to be our worst youth intake yet. We've only got one elite talent, a Michael Fischinger, with only 4.5-star potential. So let's make our way through there quickly. We got Jakob Kaufmann, a right midfielder. Doesn't look too great. 5 dribbling. Could work on it. Alberto Cuevas. Don't like him. Don't like him. David Michalski. No. Right, on to our top talents. We start with Richard Oud. He's got 3.5-star potential and he's loads determination. Could be a midfielder for us. We'll find out. Branislav Jovanovic, 4-star player, could be a centre back for our academy. Fairly professional. I do like this guy. 16 heading, 14 jumping reach. He's pretty tall. He could definitely come through and play centre back. Justin Hamilton could be a good winger for us. 11 passing, 14 technique. He's fast. He definitely could have a future with the club. He's very good. Gorkum Yilmaz, another left winger here. Left only. Could we train him? He's not great. He's not good. Mamadou Sai. Again, he's one of those players where he doesn't really have a position. He's probably more of a midfielder, but he's unambitious, so I'm not really sure he's going to have a future with us. 3.5-star potential, Bismarck Nkrumah. Love the name. 3 passing though. His mentals are poor. He's not going to have a future with us. Damian Traverso. He sounds Uruguayan, Argentinian, my mistake. A pretty decent young centre back. He's unambitious though. What is going on? We've got a load of unambitious players here. Michael Heinrich. He's pretty good as well. Could be a future midfielder. Again, low determination, so it's not very hopeful. Vincent Mueller, a 4.5 star goalie, could be the new up and comer. He's just balanced, so it's not all that great, but we'll see. And then Michael Fischinger, definitely balanced again. He's alright. He's pretty decent. 12 finishing. He needs to work on his composure, decisions, anticipation off the ball. Yeah, we'll see what he can do. So yeah, those are our youth candidates. Let's go and see what happened in January, guys. Some awful things happened in January. A lot of players left the club. We're talking Kevin Shell, our starting centre back, our future of the club, left the club to go to Liverpool. He joined Liverpool, £7.25 million. He was doing so well for us, his best season yet, and he left at the halfway point. They didn't even offer him back on loan either. Max Braun also left. He went to Arsenal, and then he came back on loan. What a shame him leaving was. He actually only came off the bench 10 times. Didn't even play. Came off the bench 10 times. Arsenal signed him. 3.6 million. Could have been loads more. He's worth 50 mil. A massive loss was George Acosta. He was our man to start the season. Our future of the club. His physicals were so good. His mentals are brilliant. And we just couldn't hold off Leicester. 4.4 million. The board are accepting all these offers, guys. I'm trying to hold off, but the board are just accepting all of them. But Christian Fischer as well, leaving the club. He was our future of the midfield. It's such a shame. All these great players leaving, and we don't have people to replace them with, really. If we look here, Shell came 12th in the next gen. 12th in the next gen, and Braun came 46th. So, we do have good facilities, of course. I actually want to check my head of youth because someone left. We need a goalkeeping coach. Head of youth, Joe Roach. He's a model professional. We're getting so much bad personalities. How come? He's a model professional. That's brilliant. And we're getting that bad youth intakes. Let's find a head of youth. Let's see if we can find someone better. Lirac Beat. He's only professional. I am fine with the guy we've got just now. Max Boyle? Nah, we'll stick with what we've got. He's pretty decent. I will sign a goalkeeping coach because that's what's needed. We'll look at a development of our other new right back, Andreas Weber. He's been playing alongside Nico Mantle, another right back at the club. Both with bright futures ahead of them. Mantle wanted by everyone. So I'm not sure whether to train him to play left back and we could have two brilliant fullbacks. Because you can see here, second in the Bundesliga, 2. We're not too far behind Union Berlin either. Could this be our season to go up? Because since January, where we lost our players around this point, we've only won 2 games. Only won 2 games without our main players. So hopefully we can hold on for these last 7 games. And maybe we can go up. Fingers crossed. I'll see you at the end of the season and we'll go over way more development. And we'll see if we have gone up. We're going up, up, up. Finally, season 9 is the season to be joyous. Just as it's around the Christmas period, it's the season to be jolly. Season 9. 19 wins, 9 draws, 6 losses, and that sends us to the Bundesliga. We've done it. 66 points this season. That is probably the lowest promotion season we've seen so far. Actually, there's been a couple 67s. We are just around the passing mark, and it's finally happened. Finally. How brilliant. Let's check. Can we request anything? Oh, what a time. What a time to be happy. What a time to be at this club right now. Let's sim a couple days forward. We'll look at some development after that. We're just hoping, we are hoping that they agree to upgrade our youth facilities because we're going to the big leagues. We are going to the big leagues. Let's see. Anything here? Nothing so far. They love me though. The board love me. They should accept it. Alright, I've told them. I'm confident we can avoid relegation. We're better than Union Berlin so far. Facilities downgraded. That means they'd just be upgraded to what they are now. Alright. Rejected it anyway. Alright. We're getting new youth facilities, but it's just going to be great facilities again. Useless. Upgrade that. Let's check some development. Of course, we're going to remove Acosta. He's a former player. Going to remove Fisher. He's a former player. Braun. We don't like these guys anymore. We can bring Alsman in. He played a couple games. How many did Tim Saller play? None. Yikes. Get him a loan move maybe. Right. Anyway, let's talk through some players here. Of course, let's move these guys in. So Fürhert, he is going to be our number one in the Bundesliga. I think he's ready for it. He's definitely ready for it. He doesn't have the pace. I think he's got the stats to hold it up. He only conceded 32 goals in 32 games for us this season. That is phenomenal. He kept 13 clean sheets. He is definitely the man for it. Look over here. He's played 182 games. He's conceded 238 goals. That is insane. But yeah, he's the man. We know how good he is. He's decent Bundesliga too. Don't believe it. He's Bundesliga ready. So you guys won't really know Andres Weber. He only came through 2 years ago, 2029. He did well for the B team, and now he's done brilliantly for the main team. He's looking like he could be a brilliant player. We are trying to train him to play left back so that Mantle can get in the team, because I do really like Mantle and think he has a future at the club. But of course, they're around the same age, so these guys will be around together forever. This Weber, he is consistent. He's got potential to be a Bundesliga player. He's consistent. He makes the right decision. He's so good. He's so good. He got 13 assists in 17 games, guys. What a player. We should be thankful to have Andres Weber alongside Hans Emde. He came through just in 2027. He went out on loan, came back, he played a full season, didn't do too well, and then this season he's done pretty decently, I've got to say. I'm very proud of him. Shell left in January and Emde stepped up. And it's just great to see. It really is. His physicals have come on nicely. It'd be great if you could get some marking on him there, because we're going to need it. We are going to need it. As Eskrik next to him is not a great player. I'm not happy with this guy being in our back line. Got to be honest with you. We don't really have any other centre backs. Of course, Felix Kuhn, he's not ready yet. He's not got great tackling. He's not ready to play Bundesliga football, so we're just going to have to sit and hope with Felix Kuhn. But Eskrik, I'm not happy with either. We have Zoran Bakic, who's been playing as our left back. We are keeping him on this season, thankfully. He's wanting a new deal. That'd be nice to get him through the door. Because we've not had a good left back come through the academy. So this guy could be the one. He was good this season. He's had a very good career with us so far. We've liked him a lot in the Bundesliga too. So, another good year for him. He still did not get as much game time as he would have hoped, as we did have Fisher who came through and then left in January, of course. But he still is a big player for us. Of course, he didn't get that much game time last season either. But he still is a great player. Alongside Shoban, who has, I would say, lost his place in the last couple of years. You know, he didn't get much last year, to be honest. Or the year before. I'll say that, he's played quite a lot of games, actually. But still, I think he's a bit stagnated. I don't think he can improve, so DM is a bit of a shaky position for us right now. Yeah. Whereas out on the right, we have Yusufa Jama. He could carry us. This guy, he's the future of Unterhaching. 8 goals, 5 assists this season. He's wanted by Bournemouth and Hoffenheim. Hopefully we can keep him on because he will be phenomenal. He'll be phenomenal in this Bundesliga. He's a leading. He's already off the level. He's off the level. He knows what he's doing. Keep him out on that right, where he can link up with Mandelkov through the middle of the pitch here. Mandelkov has been a stalwart. He's been a stalwart since he came into the team in 2027. He's not looked back. It's his best season to date. It's his best season. He's just been brilliant. He's been brilliant this year. 16 goals, 5 assists. It's exactly what we needed from him, and we're very proud. Yasmin Mahanovic, that one season we could have gone up was his best year. Where he got 8 and 5 and then decreased the next season. He didn't quite get back to his levels there. But maybe he's ready for the Bundesliga. I'm hoping he is, because we're going to need it, especially because we don't have a striker. This guy cannot be classified as a striker. Like, what is this guy? He's so bad. One goal, although we didn't play him, one goal. I don't even want to look at him. We know Stod and Jovanovic, not really fans of them. Helmut Mantel, though, massive fan of. I should give him more game time, because he is one of our future players, one of our brightest future players. So in the Bundesliga, he'll play right back, and just him and Weber will rotate. Pop can leave that. Felix Kuhn, we've been over. Skrielj, of course, we know him. He's 25 now. Time flies, man. Been here since the start. Went on loan twice, and then 2027 he came through and really started to show how good he was. And this year, but he's still playing. Kevin Alsman, he might be the man to play striker for us. Didn't score a goal this season, but he did develop very nicely. His stats don't really tell you about a position he should be playing. He's just well rounded. So hopefully he'll score goals for us next year in the Bundesliga. Let's go look at some future players here. These are players that should be promoted to the team apparently. We have this left back, Anton Klaassen. Sounds Dutch, not Dutch. It's just his dribbling's poor for the left back position. That's all I'm worried about. But he could make it. He could. There's no doubt in him. Just get him out on loan next year when he can, because of this youth contract. He can't go out on loan. But yeah, he's a good player as well. We'll look at Martin Pommer here. Doesn't seem to have developed too well. He didn't get a loan offer when I tried to. So again, we're just going to keep trying to loan these players out. Haris Kakic here has developed into a monster. Hopefully he can come through and be a backup attacking midfielder for us. In the Bundesliga, I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. He looks great though. He's been out on loan this season at Wiesbaden. Had a good year in the third tier. And now he's going to be playing Bundesliga football. It's a step up. It's definitely a step up. He's going to try and work hard for that. Let's look at ability wise. We have Osmani on loan as well. He'll have another loan spell probably. Maybe he can play backup DM here, but here's Jovanovic. He came through the youth intake this year. Really a fan of him. He could be our centre back for the future. Potential wise, he seems to be the highest. We have Ersin Chivan here. Another great player. Teriyaki, he never got a loan move, but he's looking pretty good. Hopefully he gets a loan move this year. And Pascal Strider, who is also a future striker of the club. We've just got to be happy with these players. And we've got to be happy with this result. You know what, guys? I'm going to end here, and I'll see you in Season 10, because I cannot wait to get there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you Season 10 in the Bundesliga.